What's up, cool kids? So today we're going to talk about different types of flowers and their healing powers. Now they're like, Miss Bridge, you always talking about some type of healing something and some type of sacred seasoning or something like that. Well, I'm not pulling your chain. These flowers really have healing properties inside of them. So let's dig into it. I'm going to share my screen with you all right now. And then we are about to learn about the different types of healing properties of certain flowers. A lot of these flowers you already know about, and a lot you might be just now getting introduced to. So let's get into it all the way. So if you would like to put in the chat box how your weekend was, anything fun that happened to you, anything like that, I would love to know. I would love to be able to hear about that. You can do that right now while I introduce flowers with healing powers. All right. So the first flower we're gonna be talking about is lavender. And now these flowers that I'm going to mention are really good to be added into your tea. You can grind them up by drying them out and putting them in powder. You can You can dry them out and bust them down and make them into powder. And you can also just grow it and appreciate it and like cut it up, put it in some tea, put it in a tea bag, put it in some water. Different ways to be able to use these flowers and get their healing powers, all right? Or use them, all right? Oh, hibiscus? No, I need lavender. There she goes. The first flower we're talking about with the healing power is lavender. And lavender is an herb, similar to the herbs that we talked about early on, I think like 2 weeks ago. This flower is really good. Its oil is usually used most times, and it's really good for a particular type of medicine. All right? Hold on 1 second. 1 second. So, lavender is commonly used for anxiety, for stress, and insomnia. And it's also really good for depression and dementia. And dementia is when you're older, or even some younger folks have it, and you start to forget certain things. That's what it is. All right. It's also really good for pain after surgery and many other conditions that would throw your body out of balance. So if you know somebody who has a lot of stress and anxiety, you can put some lavender oil into some water and spray it on their pillow a little bit, a couple sprays, and it's really good for that, helping to fight against anxiety and insomnia. And if you make a lavender tea in the morning, it would help you start your day off on a positive note and without any stress or anxiety. And here's what the flower looks like. All right. That's what the flower looks like. Beautiful lavender. Also, there's an app out. It's called Picture This. And Picture This is a really, really cool app that helps you to be able to take pictures of flowers as you're walking, or plants or trees as you're walking, and you'll be able to know what that plant or flower is. All right. Just by using the app, it'll tell you what the plant is and the healing properties inside that plant. All right. Next, we have hibiscus. Now, if anybody has ever drank Jamaica, then you are extremely familiar with hibiscus. Hibiscus is a really great flower that it helps to treat like issues with your skin. It's really great for your skin. You can make it into a powder and use it for a face mask too. It's good for keeping your heart healthy. It's good for if you have a temperature. It's good for regulating your body. If you have a temperature, like if it's too high, it's good for regulating your body temperature. It's also good for soothing a sore throat. A warm cup of hibiscus tea with some lime and a little bit of date syrup, or like some manuka honey, will be really, really good. And this is what hibiscus looks like. Jamaica is an amazing drink, and I would recommend it over Kool-Aid. All right. Over Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid has so many like crazy ingredients like citric acid, potassium citrate, gum arabic, sucralose, artificial flavoring, acesulfame, potassium, sucrose acetate, isobutyrate, serious, red dye 40, blue 1, sodium benzoate, potassium sorbate. All these kind of things are in Kool-Aid. And in hibiscus, it's red just like Kool-Aid, right? And all you got to do is add like a natural sweetener in there. All right, a natural sweetener, and it'll be super good. And it's good for your skin too, and it's good for your mood and energy. Speaking of mood and energy, we're gonna talk about butterfly PT. This butterfly PT is so cool. Butterfly PT is a great mood enhancer. It's really good for making you feel like ready to go, ready to live, ready to just be happy and excited. Another one is it's good for how when people fight against anxiety, it's really good for your brain to give your brain a boost in the morning or even at nighttime if you want to read or you want to study or you want to focus on something. Butterfly PT is really good for that. It's good for your energy levels and your stamina, and it creates positive emotions inside of your body that helps you be able to get through your work. This is what it looks like. I know you're like, Miss Breeze, how in the snap crackle pop does butterfly PT turn the water blue? That's what it does. It literally turns the water blue when you put it in the water and let it sit for like 10 minutes. And then when you add some lime into it, it turns purple. So this is also another a really good alternative to drinking like types of juice. All you have to do is sweeten it with a natural sweetener. All right. All right. Let's keep going. We have night jasmine. And night jasmine is a beautiful plant that is used to make medicine. It's really good as a sedative, which means it helps to like calm your nervous system down. It's also really good to fight against cancer and liver diseases. All right. So it calms down your nervous system, helps to fight off bacteria, and helps you to be able to get rid of severe diarrhea too. You're having trouble in the bathroom. This is night jasmine. And then we have calendula. Calendula is amazing for your skin. It's also really good for fighting off inflammation in your body. It helps to fight against cancer, right? By keeping your body at ease. And it helps to protect your heart from disease. And also is really good for muscle pain. That's calendula right there. What it looks like. So if you're walking down the street, you're like, what does calendula look like? You'll be able to know. And there's also the app that I told you about. Picture this that you can download and be able to know all different kinds of herbs and how cool they are. All right. So we got that one. All right. Next we have elderberry. We've talked about elderberry before. Elderberry is amazing. All right. It is amazing. And elderberry, what it does is it's really good for helping you if you have trouble using the bathroom. Apart from that, though, it's really good for boosting your immune system and fighting against allergies and bacteria in your body. So elderberry is something you should be drinking all the time. I have to get back into drinking elderberry a lot too. It's really, really good for your body and keeps you healthy. And this is what it looks like. All right. That's elderberry. Then we have chamomile. Chamomile is really, really good, first of all. It helps to improve your sleep. And it's really good for helping with muscle pain. And it's really good for your like stress and anxiety. And it's good for acne. All right. That's what it looks like. All right. That's chamomile. The flower, and that's what it looks dried out. Now we're gonna watch a video.
In addition, rhodiola is an adaptogen.
Types of healing powers of certain type of flowers and herbs. I'm gonna include this link in the bottom of the video so you have it. We're not gonna watch the whole thing. We're just gonna watch about 3 minutes of it, and then you'll be able to watch the rest on your own. A lot of your questions will come from this video too.
And hence helps the body to cope with stress. Suma. Suma is popular in South America, where it is also known as Brazilian ginseng. Since it is a type of ginseng, it is also an adaptogen and is used as a stress reliever. Borage. Borage oil is a good source of linoleic acid, GLA, which is a good immune booster. Saw palmetto. Saw palmetto is commonly used by men for treating hair loss and a disease of the prostate gland called BPH, benign prostatic hyperplasia. Maitake. The Japanese and Chinese people use this mushroom for the treatment of cancer. Lysium fruit. The fruit of the lysium tree is rich in essential body nutrients that it is used as food. The fruit also contains high levels of antioxidants. Foti. Foti is a traditional Chinese herb used for treating bone and joint pains. Anise. The seeds of this plant are used in making the tea used as a remedy for constipation and flatulence. Bacopa. Bacopa is an Asian herb that has been used in India for treating brain problems. Today, it finds use in the treatment of anxiety, bronchitis, and allergies. Astragalus. Astragalus is commonly used in China for enhancing energy and treating health problems such as high blood pressure and diarrhea. Bee balm. The leaves of the bee balm tree are used for making tea for fever and indigestion treatment. Moreover, the oil extract of the plant has antibacterial substances that make it a major component in mouthwash. Schizandra. Schizandra fruit is used for treating stress. Aside from this, the fruits are also rich in nutritious minerals that provide energy. Dong Qi. The Dong Qi, Angelica sinensis, is a popular herb with Chinese women. It is used in treating the symptoms of PMS and menopause. Garden Angelica. This is also a popular women's herb. Just like the Dong Qi, this herb is used as a remedy for PMS. Amla. Amla fruit is a rich source of ascorbic acid, vitamin C, and fiber. This makes it a good remedy for constipation and swellings. Bilberry. Bilberry contains anthocyanicides, which are strong antioxidants. The leaves of this plant are used for the prevention of night blindness, in the treatment of diarrhea, and for stopping abdominal cramps. Black cherry. The bark of the black cherry tree contains antispasmodic chemicals which are helpful in the treatment of coughs. Shilajit. The resin of this herb is known to be rich in vitamins and minerals for a healthy life. Plantain. Plantain leaves are highly effective for treating acne and sunburn. The leaves also contain chemical substances that help in the healing of wounds. Chickweed. A common herb, chickweed is a good remedy for skin problems like eczema and rashes. Butterbur. Butterbur is a natural remedy for migraines as well as good for its antispasmodic properties. Tarragon. Tarragon is rich in minerals and vitamins that make it a health herb for consumption. It is used to prevent health diseases. Trichatu. Trichatu churna is used for treating nausea and stomach congestion. Its anti-inflammatory property also makes good for treating swellings. Rhubarb. The most common use of rhubarb is as a laxative. Other uses include for the treatment of diarrhea and heartburn. Rosemary. Uses of rosemary include treatment of toothaches, eczema, myalgia, as well as for promoting menstrual flow in women. Polygala Tenuafolia. Polygala has nootropic properties that are beneficial for brain functioning. This herb helps in improving memory and cognitive ability in older people. Rehmannia. Rehmannia finds usage in the treatment of diabetes, anemia, allergies, and osteoporosis. Parsley. Parsley leaves are rich in flavonoids, a type of antioxidants, which help in combating cancer, stroke, and heart disease. Pomegranate. Pomegranate contains a lot of antioxidants and vitamins. It is used in treating heart diseases and digestion problems. Passion flower. This plant is popular for its use in treating anxiety and its symptoms. It is also used by some people as a remedy for hemorrhoids and inflammations. Saffron. Saffron is used as an expectorant for the treatment of coughs and whooping cough. Juniper. Juniper is a common herbal remedy for joint pains as well as for treating snakebite, urinary tract infections, and gallbladder stones. Motherwort. Motherwort is used as a diuretic for treating urinary problems. It is also used for the treatment of hyperthyroidism. Lomatium. Lomatium root is used for treating flu and for boosting the immune system against infections. Nutmeg. When consumed moderately, nutmeg can be used for treating insomnia due to its calming effect. Papaya. Papayas are rich in fiber and water which make them good for relieving constipation. Kola nut. Kola nut is an African herb used as a flavoring for drinks. The nut contains caffeine which can help with digestion problems. Osha. The root of the osha plant is used for treating flu and the symptoms such as cold, cough and sore throat. Mastic. This herb is known for its use in treating GI problems like stomach ulcer, and for promoting blood flow. Spearmint. Spearmint is used by most people for treating indigestion, body aches, cramps, and for treating hirsutism in women. Witch hazel. The leaves, stems, and bark of this ornamental plant can be used for treating cancer tumors and inflammation. Please subscribe to our channel for